YouTube? It's Budget Bugout, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my gray man gear. So for those of you who don't know, I'm active duty military. I love my fair share of tactical gear, and tactical gear is unashamedly, well, tactical. It's durable, a lot of pockets, a lot of features, but it looks like you're an American military person walking around. Especially for those of us like myself who spend a lot of time out in the woods, whether it be for hiking, camping, airsoft, or just my day-to-day routine. But if those of us who are in the military and we're overseas, especially for those of us who are in Europe, we want to blend in a little bit. If you guys have been watching the news at all, you kind of know what I mean. There's a lot of targeting of military as well as police officers, enough said. So that's where this comes into play. So if you're American military, especially if you have the chance of going overseas, I highly recommend that you guys check out this video and check out the links that I'll be leaving for these different items in the description box down below. Or if you're just someone who you like to be prepared but you just don't want to stand out, this video is for you. So let's go ahead and just dive right in talking about this gear. So first off, because I am in Europe, this week it's 90 degrees. After all, it's the beginning of summer. Next week it's going to be in the 60s. I'm talking Fahrenheit here. So it's good to have items that, just in case the weather creeps up on you, and I'll show you more items off camera, that you'll be good to go. But this one is a little bit unique. So it's a neck gaiter, so it's going to keep you nice and warm. However, you might notice that it's a little bit different than the neck gaiters that you're used to. You got an open and a close valve, and this is from our friends at Jamo Threads, and you can check out social media and their Kickstarter in the description box down below. Be sure you check them out right now. This small business from Utah is doing that Kickstarter thing, and you're going to have to jump in right away if you guys are interested. But anyways, yeah, you got some filters that can filter out air pollution and other things that are kind of floating around in the air. Maybe if you come across a riot or something and those canisters are flying, maybe this can help mitigate some of that. But anyways, those of you who were stationed in Korea, I would definitely recommend that you get something like this walking around if you don't want to look silly. But anyways, let's talk about some of this gear in no particular order. Some of these items I just purchased, and I'm trying to show you guys that you can save money. I got this at the exchange. This is the military installation version of Target. But yeah, so this item right here, it's got a hoodie, but it's also short sleeve, and it's got also an additional, pocket. You can keep your hands warm a little bit, as well as maybe putting your smartphone or device in here. A little bit extra pocket space if you need it. But yeah, the material is going to be kind of acrylic and wool mixed with other material and a little bit of cotton. But although the hood is 100% cotton, you got to be careful, because they say, especially in the hiker community, cotton kills, and that is because cotton loves to absorb water. So if it's cold and wet, you can experience hypothermia a lot faster. So just be careful what it is that you're wearing, especially when it comes to the whether it be gray man or tactical, if you're going to be spending any time outdoors. But everything is moisture wicking that I'm about to show you guys. So this next one is from Lee Dungarees, and it just is $25. It's moisture wicking, and it does have a way of like belt loops, and I'll talk about things you can have on your belt here shortly. But yeah, a little sticker on it. It says, the cell phone pocket. So it's kind of a cargo pant, kind of swimsuit material. But this combined with the undergarments I'm about to show you here in a second, you can hold more items, but like I said, if you're sweaty or if it's raining, that isn't going to stay on you and cause you discomfort. Moving on to, let's just go along to the backpack. And this is from Adidas, also pretty inexpensive. I'll show you guys the price right now. It's only $15. But yeah, this is a gym bag. So, you know, carrying this, using this, maybe you put a water bottle in there, or maybe some Cliff Bars in there. Maybe using this pocket for something. People are going to think that you're just on your way to the gym, and it's going to repel water. And most of all, because it's a gray man, you're going to look pretty forgettable. As difficult as it may be for some of y'all to look forgettable. Oh, let me continue with any other items that I purchased, and I'll give you the total here in a second. But yeah, once again on sale. This is some crew socks, athletic, no cotton in this whatsoever, and same thing with these undergarments. And Under Armour, so great brand, and it's going to keep you nice, comfortable, and dry. So all of those items, and you don't necessarily have to purchase all those items, are around $70 and change. And this pair of shoes I'm about to show you, yeah, it's pretty much that exact same. Basically, all of those items combined are going to total what this is. But these shoes I've had for a couple of years at this point, and the shoes I had before these I had for 5 years, and they were also this exact same brand and model, which is known as the Jungle Mock, and it's from Merrell. And I wear these shoes all the time whenever I'm walking around. I have a lot of backpacks and multi-tools, knives, etc., etc. You can guys can check out those videos. But when it comes to shoes, I only have a few of them. I have these shoes and some boots and some tennis shoes and sandals. That's pretty much it. These are my everyday shoes, and they don't stand out or anything like that. So highly recommend, good pair of shoes. This item I got from a trip in Colorado. Although it's made in Mexico, it is 100% acrylic. I love this thing to death, especially if the weather changes unexpectedly or it rains. Although I do have this North Face poncho that I kind of keep in my cart, rain jacket. I keep that tucked away. But this doesn't overheat me because it's breathable. It repels water, and it keeps me warm whenever it's cold. So I love this thing. I'll leave a link to something similar in the description box down below. Moving on to some of the gear that I keep on me. So when it comes to the belt, okay, I keep a nylon belt on me. It fits pretty much any belt loops. But having this Leatherman, and I got this from a Poncho, so didn't cost me. It maybe cost me $20. But if you pay full price, this is going to run you around $80. But the Leatherman Wave has everything you want in a multi-tool. I highly recommend it. Check out my videos on my favorite Leathermans or multi-tools in the description box down below if you want to see that. But I also have a flashlight in there, as well as a Fisher Space Pen. This stuff is great for everyday carry, as well as, of course, lighting fire capabilities. All that in one nice package on my belt. And the belt doesn't make you really stand out having this on your belt. If you maybe don't want to have something on your belt, maybe something in your pocket or in your backpack, having a Leatherman juice is also a really good idea. And you got basically the same kind of things. You got a knife, as well as a pair of scissors and bottle opener, can opener, all those kind of things, screwdrivers, and one nice form factor. Moving on to something that can go on your keychain. This is the Leatherman Square, very similar to the previous ones, just more or less in a smaller form factor. And my wife keeps this on her keychain non-stop. I'll talk about my keychain here shortly, but this one, Gerber Shard is $8. Bottle opener, flathead screwdriver, and a wire stripper, as well as a tag cutter. Might use that here in a second. But the things I bought at the BX, and as well as a Phillips head screwdriver. Great little item, really inexpensive. And of course, you got your typical Swiss Army knives, where you can have ones that have a light as well as a pen. You can see that. and then of course has a scissors and knife and filer. And then this is the standard classic SD with a toothpick as well as a pair of tweezers. Of course, the Swiss Army knives come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and I have several of those, to say the least. The items that I currently have on my keychain, you got that Swiss Army knife that I was just showing you guys, as well as a whistle in case I get lost in the woods. I have come close to using that. And this little guy is glow in the dark. I think it's pretty cool. I'll leave a link for that below. You got a nice little powerful light, nano light from MicroStream, and my keys, and a monkey fist. Because I'm in Europe, I don't have the ability to conceal carry a firearm, so this is the next best thing. And you also got cordage in here as well. So lots of capabilities in my Gray Man setup. So yes, maybe you can't carry as many cool knives and guns and etc, 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 but this setup, and of course you don't have to buy all of these items, but you can check out the links in the description box down below if maybe me making this video has introduced you to any items. And here are the items that I'm carrying on me right now. You got the Leatherman Square tool, which basically can serve as a pocket knife, as well as a pliers and screwdriver. And then we also have the magnetic. I'll show you guys this. This is from Olight. This is the baton, the S1 baton. So awesome items. Be sure you check out the links in the description box down below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section as well. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless.